You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts.
All right, Black and White Sports supporters. Well, my goodness, I saw this come up today, and I was like, oh, I get to talk a little Patriots and a little NFL, thank God. I miss talking NFL dudes. I do. But unfortunately, it doesn't always drive the bus around here all the time. It just, when you got nutcases coming after the channel, yeah, you got to call them out. You do. So anyway, we've got the New England Patriots, and we've got Colin Cowherd jumping out there making an interesting prediction for the New England Patriots. And we've got, and I saw this on WEI this morning, Jones and Keefe. I listen to them most every day while I'm working here in the lab. And they were talking about Travis Hunter being now the favorite for the Patriots at a plus 125 draft odds. Now, look, I think they would draft him at least initially as a wide receiver, and that he obviously would immediately be your wide receiver one. I still don't understand not going and signing, say, an Amari Cooper, who his yards per catch went way up when he got to the Bills last year. It was almost 15 yards a catch. And he's only 30 years old, whereas a guy like Cooper Kupp is 32. Go get Amari Cooper, give him a 2-year deal, pay him $30 million, $15 a year, trade for a Jacoby Myers, somebody like that, who I think could help Kendrick Bourne reinstall this offense with Josh McDaniels onto this team. And with Drake Maye, Travis Hunter, I mean, think about that a second. All right? Amari Cooper, Jacoby Myers, Travis Hunter out there. And obviously, yeah, Amari Cooper and Jacoby Myers are more like twos at this point, and Amari Cooper may even be a 3 at this point, but I'm not so sure about that. I have a sneaking suspicion Amari Cooper does something in the neighborhood of 60, 800, and about 7 next year. Well, I think the Patriots would take that. I do. So, before we jump into this Cowherd thing, Drake Maye, PFF, his final grade, of course, as a rookie, he was 29th. He ranked ahead of Caleb Williams on this, and then just a bunch of dudes after that, all right? But he was a rookie, and no doubt about it, I think they did hit at quarterback. I do. And Colin Cowherd thinks they hit there too. So this is what Cowherd said. FS1 made some, Colin Cowherd's made some way too early NFL predictions for 2025. Quote, the Patriots are one of my surprise teams in the league, Cowherd shared on the Herd Friday. They have the second most talented quarterback in the division. I don't think it's particularly close in Drake Maye. All right, so the next one you would look at, you would have Tua, and you would have Justin Fields, right? I think they're all sort of grouped together, to be honest with you. Tua has a bigger track record. No doubt about it. Drake Maye is more athletic and has a bigger arm. And he's just a bigger quarterback than Tua Tagovailoa. I don't hate that take, to be honest with you. They've got to get him some weapons in the draft, but he's got a very good tight end. They also brought back, it's a very good tight end and running back draft. They upgraded with Mike Vrabel from Gerard Mayo, who didn't work. They spent a lot of money. This is going to be a different team. I think they double their win total, no question. Now, in case you're wondering, that does not get them in the playoffs, all right? The lowest win team that made the AFC playoffs was 10 wins. So even if I said that they would go 9-8 or 10-7, I will tell you this. Josh Allen and Drake Maye are about to have some knockdown dragouts. And I'm not sure how many people understand the kind of arm that Drake Maye's got and his talent. And if he gets some actual weapons around him, wouldn't shock me if Drake Maye throws 28 to 32 touchdowns next year. But they got to get him some weapons, no doubt about it. There's some really talented sort of dual threat running backs in this draft. If the Patriots wanted to try a Jamar Gibbs kind of situation, Bijan Robinson kind of situation, that kind of weapon at running back. Yeah, I mean, they're in this draft. Tight ends, shit. There's some real talent in the draft, tight end wise. So this was the Travis Hunter take from WEI.
The idea of letting the draft come to you. Well, what if Travis Hunter falls to you at 4? And it is a mock draft Monday. We'll give you a mock draft coming up at 10:45.
Nice.
What if Travis Hunter falls to you at 4? Are the Patriots going to take him knowing they have Christian Gonzalez and Carlton Davis? Do they look at him more as a receiver and say, oh, we are filling a need and we're drafting for need? Would it force them to push him to that side of the football? Would they draft him as a corner if they already have 2 corners at the NFL level? Will they reach for someone like Will Campbell? Will they reach for someone like T-Mac, Ted McMillan? Like, this is where it comes into play, illustrated through a player like Travis Hunter, who Karen Guregian wrote over the weekend. The Patriots consider Hunter not only the best cornerback in the draft, but also the best receiver as well.
No brainer then. If they truly believe that. If you think he's the best at both, because we had Scheiman a couple of weeks ago, because Scheim's...
Okay, I'm going to stop it right there. Yeah, he's considered the best of both. Todd McShay has him as the best corner and best wide receiver in the draft. I think Jeremiah does too. And Ted McMillan, no, I'm not taking him that high. Most of these other wide receivers, I'm not taking him that high. If you were down in the late teens, early 20s, mid-20s, late round, yeah, you got a couple of guys you could go wide receiver there. Look, if Abdul Carter and Travis Hunter are available at 4, either one, the Patriots have to take one of the two, all right? And I like Will Campbell. I do, a lot. But there's a chance he's going to be a guard. Now, hell, he may be a Hall of Fame guard by the time it's all said and done, because the kid's got real skills and he showed it against the SEC. But you just don't know, and I understand we're talking arms and all that stuff, which seems ridiculous, but there is a history there when you research the guys. Mimbu, he would be another consideration at 4 at tackle, and they do have to do something at tackle. Yeah, Morgan Moses is there. This is going to be a better line. How much better? I don't know. In fact, the right side looks pretty solid. If they would have kept David Andrews, I would have said the center to right side looks pretty solid. But they released him. Now, there's some rumors that that Viking center that got released or cut the other day because they signed a different one, that he may end up being on his way to the Patriots. Who knows? But I think Cowherd is on to something, okay? I think Mike Vrabel's coaching and it being Drake May's second year combined with Josh McDaniels, and this defense is going to be good, all right? This defense is going to put more pressure on the quarterback, and it's going to be much better in the running game. You're not going to have a Tank Bigsby running 17 straight times down your throat like the Patriots did last year. That's not going to happen on this team, all right? So this is going to be a better team. Whether or not they can make the playoffs, I don't know. But do I think the Patriots are going to be, Patriot fans are going to at least be heavily engaged mid to late December in their team? Yeah, because I think they're going to be one of the teams where I'm bringing up the playoff scenarios when we get around to next December that we're looking at. Okay, well, if the Raiders lose here and the Patriots win here, you get my point. We've all done that, right? I think the Patriots will at least be in that mix now, right? Competitive. I don't think they can win that division. Buffalo just too damn good. But 7th playoff spot? 6th, 7th playoff spot? Maybe. And I think if you're a Pats fan, you probably take that right now. You know, my team's the Niners, but I also root for the Patriots. Look, as a Niners fan, I would take being in the playoff discussion next December after all the moves we made, or the moves we didn't make. But we sure as hell got rid of plenty of people. Tell me what you think. Peace. I'm out. Till next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.